Welcome back, everybody, to High Quality Trades, the channel where I give you my highest quality technical analysis on the stock market, and we go over simple support and resistance levels, trendline breaks, and pattern formations. And I give you the price targets of where price should be headed tomorrow. So let's get into it. In today's video, we will be going over the SPY, the Qs, the VIX, XOM, Berkshire Hathaway, and Melly stock. So first up, we got the SPY on the 4-hour time frame. Today, the SPY closed at 522.15. We reached a high of 529.75 and a low of 517.87. We were positive 0.92% on the day. Alright guys, so with Monday's price action, it does look like we got a full pattern completion of this head and shoulders. If we take the head to the neckline and just move it over, we did complete here at 517.22. We did fall a little bit lower, but was still in that range. So that was good information. Alright, so what is price currently doing? Well, it looks like we did run a test of our resistance level here at 524.01. We did manage to break above it for a short period of time, but then ended up closing below it. So it does look like we're going back down to test support at 517.22. If this level breaks as support, we will be headed back down to 507.90 tomorrow. If that level broke, we could be headed all the way down to 499.83. But let's say price manages to hold above the 517.22 level, and then we turn around and break through our 524.01 resistance level. Well, that does put price reaching up to the 531.33 level, and if we're able to break above that, there is another gap out on the daily chart that would begin to fill around 535.88. That would be it would act as some resistance if price got up to this level. So those are the bullish and bearish scenarios for the SPY. Let's go over the triple Qs. Similar scenario. Today we did run a test of 444.25 as resistance. We didn't manage to break above it, and we ended up falling back down towards support at 433.76. If this level can hold as support, then we should be headed back up past the 444.25 level, and then ultimately be reaching for 456.10. There will be more resistance at the descending trend line here, so it is possible for price to reach all the way up to 458. But let's not get too greedy, okay? Let's say if the price gets below 433.76, and we'll be headed back down to test the lows here at 420. We could be headed all the way down to 413.54. So let's just see which way price decides to go tomorrow. Alright, on to the VIX. So the VIX shot off like a rocket on Monday, reaching highs of 65.73. There was a gap all the way up here at 57.01 that did get filled with this price action, and then we did fall. So right now price is currently holding at the 20 period moving average, this white line here. So this may hold as some support tomorrow when we get a little push higher. We have resistance at 30.85, and ultimately there's this gap on the 4-hour time frame sitting at 36.76. So it is likely the price heads up to fill this gap, but then could be met with resistance, and then we fall lower. Really, we want the VIX to start falling for any type of bullish price action to happen in the overall market. So let's just see what happens tomorrow. Okay, on to ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil has broken below its ascending trend line here on the charts. With Monday's price action, we did fall, and then it looks like today we came up to retest the ascending trend line as resistance. So since we could not manage to break above the ascending trend line or the support level at 15.12, that does put price falling down to the lows of Monday's price action at 113.04, and if we break this level, then we'll be headed down to our descending trend line here around 112. But if that manages to break as any sort of support, ultimately price should fall down to this 110.41 level. But say we get back above the 115.12 level, it could be headed all the way up to 119.90. This level does seem to be holding as quite a resistance level at this moment. So a break of this would be very bullish. So let's move on to Berkshire Hathaway. If we go out on the daily, it does look like we've retested our descending trend line of this pennant pattern. And then we did push higher off of it. So right now, we've broken above a resistance level at 417.93, and then we've gone and tried to test the next resistance at 424.36. If price cannot stay above the 424 level, then we will be falling back down to 417, and we could be going even further back down to retest that 407 level. But say price breaks above 424 and then goes up to that 430 level, we could be pushing higher to this descending trend line. That would be where price ultimately meets the most resistance, somewhere around 437, 436. If we're able to break above that, then it's just on to new all-time highs. All right, on to Melly. Melly stock has broken out of a bullish pennant pattern and has also broken a long-term descending trend line back from 2021. So this is a very bullish signal. Now, as long as we manage to stay above the descending trend line at 1770, we should be pushing higher past our gap fill area here around 1855, and then a full pattern completion of the pennant does complete somewhere around 2014. So very bullish on this one. And with that, guys, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching high quality trades, and I'll see you in the next video. Good luck this week.